Hey everyone, it's Cassidy here. It's great to see you all. If you're a first time visitor, I want to give you guys a great big high five, okay? 3, 2, 1. I'm so excited you guys are all here to start our new series called Back to School Survival Guide. In this new series, we're going to discover ways to have the best school year ever. Before we go into praise and worship, I want you guys to tell me what your favourite playground games are. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! What's that? Hopscotch? Tag You're It? I definitely heard rock, paper, scissors, and I think we should play that one right now. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! That was fun. I think some of you may have beaten me. But now we're going to go into praise and worship, and I want you guys to use your playground voices, you know, the loud ones, and we're going to sing together, dance together, and praise together.
Come on, put them together tonight!
Everybody dance.
water, I won't go under, I won't drown. When I'm in over my head, I know that you won't let me down. When I'm broken and down to nothing, I know that you are always up to something good. Something good. Even through the deepest valley, you go before me, you are here. For I know you'll never leave me, your love surrounds me, I won't fear. When I'm broken and down to nothing, I know that you are always up to something good. I know that you are always up to something good. You'll make a way, whatever it takes. There's nothing your love won't endure. I know that you are always up to something good. To something good. I know that you are always up to something good. You'll make a way, whatever it takes. There's nothing your love won't endure. I know that you are always up to something good. You'll make a way, whatever it takes. There's nothing your love won't endure. I know that you are always up to something good.
Pull me in closer, close to your heart. May I be a pure reflection of all you are. Love that is patient, love that is kind, and love that keeps no offenses or wrongs in mind. Make me like Jesus, make me like Jesus. My heart is an open space for you to come and have your way. I'm open, I'm open. My heart is an open space for you to come and have your way. I'm open, I'm open. You're faithful to find me right where I am. Oh, even in my wandering, you call me friend. open space for you to come and have your way. I'm open. My heart is an open space for you to come and have your way. I'm open. I'm open to whatever you wanna do and say whatever you wanna say and move however you wanna move and change whatever you wanna change. Do whatever you wanna do and say whatever you wanna say and move however you wanna move, God, and change whatever you wanna change. My heart is an open space for you to come and have your way. I'm open. I'm open. My heart is an open space for you to come and have your way. I'm open. I'm
Fantastic praise and worship today, guys. You guys were so energetic. I have a question for you guys. Do you guys know what a survival guide is? Well, a survival guide is basically kind of like a manual, a book of instructions. And what better survival guide do we have than the Bible? And today we're going to look more into that in our Bible story.
In the Bible, in the book of Matthew, that's in the New Testament, Jesus was teaching a crowd of people near a lake. As he walked along, he saw a man named Matthew sitting at his tax collector's booth. Now in that day, nobody liked tax collectors because their job was to collect money from other people. What's even worse is that they usually collected more than they were supposed to, so they could keep some money for themselves. The tax collectors had a bad reputation because people knew that they cheated. Most people didn't like them at all. Well, Jesus saw Matthew sitting at his tax booth and went over to talk to him. Jesus said, "Follow me." And Matthew got up right away and followed Jesus. Matthew was so glad to follow Jesus that he threw a huge dinner party at his house. Matthew invited all of his friends who were tax collectors, and Matthew invited Jesus as the special guest. So, Jesus went to the party and hung out with Matthew and his friends. Some of the religious leaders saw Jesus eating and hanging out with the tax collectors, and they got so mad. They didn't think it was right for Jesus to hang out with the people who had bad reputations. The leaders talked to Jesus' friends about it. They said, "Why are you eating and drinking with these tax workers? They are sinners." When Jesus heard this, he told them, "People who are well don't need a doctor. Sick people do. I didn't come to find people who are doing right. I came to find people who are doing wrong." Jesus showed love to Matthew and his friends when no one else would. Jesus taught us to make new friends.
Hey guys, it's so good to see you again. What a great Bible story. You know, Jesus was so good at making friends. Everywhere he met, he found people who didn't have many friends and came alongside them. Jesus would talk to them, spend time with them, and take them places with him. Jesus cared about making friends, and he wanted to be friends with everybody. Didn't matter if they looked like him or if they didn't look like him. Didn't matter if they had lots of friends or didn't have any friends. Jesus just wanted to be friends with everybody. Jesus was friends even with the tax collectors, and they were people that nobody liked. We need to follow that example of Jesus and make friends wherever we go, even if it means making friends with people that other people don't like. This week, I want you to really challenge yourself. I want you to challenge yourself to make a new friend. Perhaps when you go back to school this week, you'll meet somebody who is a new person. Why don't you try and imagine how that new person is feeling? They don't know anybody, they haven't got any friends, it's a new school building. They might be finding it really hard. But perhaps you can be the friend that they need. Perhaps you can introduce yourself, tell them what your name is, make friends with them. Maybe you could be the friend that they need. And that's what we need to know today, make new friends. Why don't you say that with me? Are you ready? Make new friends. Say it again with me, but this time say it like you mean it. Make new friends. Will you pray with me today? Why don't you bow your head, close your eyes, and open up your hearts to Jesus today? Dear Jesus, thank you for being a great example and showing us how to make good and new friends. Help us to seek out those who don't have friends and talk to those who are lonely. We love you, God. Amen. If you have any questions or want to know more about Jesus, we would love to hear from you. So please click on the link in the chats below. We can't wait to hear from you. I think that you guys are now ready to make a new set of friends when you go back to school. But why don't we make friends now by playing a game? Today's game is called Zoom Out, and here's how you'll play. On the screen, you'll see an item, and your job is to guess what the item is before it zooms out. Are you ready? Let's go. Today has been so much fun and I cannot wait to see you all next week. But as we close, I'm going to leave you with a fun video from Kid President. So go and grab your grown-ups because it will be time for main service.
It's time to wake up, people! This one goes out to teachers. Teachers and students. It's time to get our learn on. And we got a lot to learn, too. I don't know it all, but I know a few things. Science. You hear? You take up space, you matter. It's just science, man. Don't be a bully. Don't even be a bully to the bullies. It just makes more bullies. We can all be awful sometimes. We can all also be awesome. It's time to be more awesome. And that's what it's time for. History. We gotta study it so we don't repeat it. But if history does repeat itself, now I'm gonna name my pet dinosaur Reginald. I just hope he doesn't eat me. We can't just study history. We gotta make history. And history's made by ordinary people. Ordinary people like you and me. And that guy. The world's greatest thinkers. Confucius, Albert Einstein, Justin Timberlake. They put their pants on one leg at a time, just like me. But I put my pants on one leg at a time while I'm dancing. You can go by. Yeah. You're gonna be in the video though. Life's a school, and you gotta show up. You can't just sleep in. You can't be late. And you can't just hang out in the bathroom, that's girls. It's like what Whitman said, YOLO. Except he didn't say that, but you would know that if you would read a book, people. Seriously, read a book, any book except the vampire ones. You wanna change the world? You gotta know about it. What if Shakespeare didn't go to school? His plays would be even more confusing. To be or not to be? Is that the question? I don't know what a question is. I didn't go to school. Anybody? Help me out here. I got a question for you. What are you teaching the world? How to be boring? How to make the world sad? No, you're not. We're teaching the world what it looks like to be awesome. No matter who you are, somebody's learning from you. Everybody's a teacher and everybody's a student. Look for the awesome. Teachers see things. They see when you're running down the hall. They see when you're passing notes. But they also see the person that we can all become someday. A writer or a speaker or Martin Luther King. Teachers, keep teaching. Students, keep studenting. That's not a word. Sorry about that. Here's to teachers that see the awesome. The homework is this. What do you want to teach the world? Do it. Let's make some history together because it's simple math. Together, we're better. Those girls are a little too loud. If their teacher inspires you, let them know. This is for teachers everywhere, so share it with them. We gotta make the world awesome. Somebody's learning from you. I'm out.